Okay.
Okay, so we're back. We just had a reading of Better Luck Next Time Charlie by the author, screenwriter Joshua Kerns. And now we're just doing a follow-up interview about the piece. So Josh, thank you for reading this great short script. Tell me now, what was the inspiration behind this script? Were any of these characters based on real life, or is this completely from your imagination, or what was the process of creating this world and these characters, this hero, and the hero's goals?
Um, the hero's goal itself, um, it's definitely something that I've gone through this past year. And Diana is actually a woman from my own life. Uh, Even at my age, I'm still a big kid at heart. And Diana is a woman who I expressed interest in, but didn't share it. She didn't share it back with me. And I had given her a card. I went and dressed up as Waldo and made this elaborate kind of card of us going out and having a good day, and all she had to do was hand it back to me if she was interested, and she never did. So, kind of Charlie playing this out with Diana was something that I wish would have played out with my Diana, but it didn't. Um,
Awesome. Great.
yeah.
And
Uh,
then what about Uncle Jim? Is that based on anyone, or?
Uncle Jim is gonna be based on two of my relatives.
Awesome.
I don't want to say which ones they are,
You
but
don't have to. It's better that you don't.
yeah. But really, his actions, what he's doing, even the rattling the bottles for alcohol. I've got two relatives that are definitely, you combine them together, they're Uncle Jim.
That was great. All right, we appreciate it. Anything else you want to add to the behind the scenes?
It was just a lot of fun. The whole Fifi inspiration. One of the things I like to do is I like to surf YouTube a lot, and I happened upon a prison channel, and that they were talking about Fifis, and it boggled my mind what people were doing with that. Now I've got relatives that have had that experience in life, but they've never shared those stories with me. And
Awesome. And
yeah,
for the listeners that don't know, that was the original title, and it's a motif and theme throughout the writing, Fifi. So now we know what that original title meant and where it came from. But go ahead, continue, Josh.
yeah, and let's see, Gabriel is based on relatives and friends of mine. Uh, Growing up, I was around Latino and Native culture a lot, and I'm very influenced by that. And the ceremonial feathers, the sage being smudged, and the rosary. I grew up with those cultural influences, and I was able to bring that into this. And I've been very blessed with really my family and the environments I've been raised to be around multiple cultures and different aspects of life. So I tried to be very inclusive with this,
Oh,
and
great. And I felt that. That was great.
yeah, bring as many people into it just as a means because I've been allowed to live in that aspect, and I'm
Hmm.
very thankful for that.
It was great. And again, for the listeners, for people that are watching this, um, again, Josh went from concept to script by basically going through the process, the exercises that are involved with writing a script, coming up with the concept, fleshing it out through treatment, by basically biographies of the characters, and then basically coming up with themes and concepts of who the hero is, what the hero's goals are, and then practicing as far as writing out ideas, getting feedback, revising till eventually he had this finished piece. But for anybody who wants to see that, we have that in the module of Josh's Evolution and has all the assignments going through the different stages of creating this short. All right. Anything else you want to add, Josh?
Hey, I had a great professor that helped me every step of the way.
Oh,
So
thank you.
you're welcome. So
Appreciate
without
it.
you, I couldn't have created this.
Hey, you know what? But it takes a motivated student to make this happen. So definitely make sure you give yourself a lot of credit. So we appreciate your time, and this was great. I'm glad to see the finished product, and hopefully through the video production classes, maybe you or someone else will get to shoot this script. So, all right, we'll conclude this interview, and thanks again, Josh.
Thank you, Professor Reese.